won't slow down, building my empire in this buzzing town, casting my vision on the silver screen, my funded life, a vivid sheen, my funded futures, light the way.
Hey everybody! Oh, I just wanted to go in there and take along on the silver. Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Stephen Kalayjian. Welcome to the Asia session sponsored by MyFundedFutures, the best prop firm out there. What's up, everybody? Chicken Trader. What's going on, everybody? The 60-minute time frames reversed to buy on silver, so we're going to be looking to see if we get some longs here. How's everybody doing? What a crazy day today. Really great patterns. I wanted to show you something really. Again, when you're trading the underlying ETFs with the continuous contracts, I have to call you. All right, call me. 914-500-7484. Hey, Marcus. Bounce the cat. We just put my cat down tonight. My daughter's a complete mess. Look at this silver rally, JD. Look at that, 60 cents. Wow. Jeff, look at it go. Look at it go. Look at it go. So if you look at silver, you can see the 60s reversed here. The 30s are turning up. Be careful being short. Look at this 30-minute bull flag. Oh, my God. The minute I came in, I said, the silver is going to be a buy. And then it got kaboomed. Yeah. Yeah, my buddy, 18 years old. God bless him. He was very good, very good. You took the long on the silver. Good job. Yep. So again, thank you for having me here tonight. Thank you. Yep. It was heartfelt. He was gone in like 30 seconds. He would have probably passed tonight on his own. But anyway, enough with that. Never had to do that in my life, but all right, let's see if this silver can get down to the 35.65 range if we get a push down here. How's everybody doing tonight? You shorted gold, 44.81. Wow, good job. Good job. That's a great job. Bounce the cat. Yep. Jesus. Happy kids, how are you? We're going to do 10 giveaways tonight. So we're going to do 10 giveaways tonight, which means you got to have until 9 o'clock to get your name in there. Hey, Zill. How are you, Zill? Bino Trading. How are you? How's everybody? Thank you. Thank you, Claudio the drummer. Melvin, how are you, Melvin? I'll see you Sunday. If anybody's in the area here, you want to stop on by, I'm in Jupiter, Florida. It's really super excited for all of you. It was a good day today, I'd say. So we saw the NASDAQ futures cabooshed, and we saw, hey, Lee. Pac-Man, Christopher, can you keep me up on the score, please, Christopher? Yes. Christopher. I think Ole Miss is going to take it, though. You know, I'm an old FSU. How could you be up 5,000, Christopher? What were you trading? Jesus, Christopher. I taught you well, my young son. Thank you, R&R. Thank you. What's my take on gold? Let's see. So I wanted to show you something, why it's important to trade the underlying ETFs. So when gold reversed to buy here on my indicator 4 on the 15-minute time frame, it correlated with the 60-minute right here. It correlated with the 60. I would buy some gold here anywhere between the 62.5, 9.5 range. So if you look at the 15-minute time, the 60-minute here, you can see the gold reversing here on the 15. And then look at this beautiful long right here. Look at this long here, right? You see this long? And then you can see the long off the 30-minute right here, the oversold condition, but it really was off the 15. The 15 first pullback right here. You see that right there? That's a Picasso right there, an absolute Picasso. And then the gold rallied 30 points here, 30 points. And then if you look during the after the market session here, right? If you look at the aftermarket session here, okay, you could sell some gold here, 68.5 to maybe the 70 range. Let's see here, to the 70 range. And then if you look here in the aftermarket, we had the big push up here, and then we got this big push up here, right here. So again, just got to look at the aftermarket here. All right. Gold setting up on the oversold condition on the 30. And here's the 60. Wow. The 60 is reversing here. All right. Hey, everybody. Street Beat. How are you? Pro Trader. How are you, Pro Trader? How are you, Pro Trader? How's everybody? Oh, yeah. Today I was on fire. Gold, I would sell 68 up to 70. Today I was on absolute fire. I don't think I had one stop out today. If anybody here, Zenith Futures, Kiro Soul, how are you? Mindful Markets. Remember, you guys need to subscribe ASAP, okay? And put your name in for the raffle. We're going to do 10 raffles tonight. 10 raffles, okay? 10 raffles. So, yep, that's the way the cookie crumbles. All right, if this silver, let's see, you can scale out of any longs here on the silver, 68 up to 78 range. If you're long, if you bought some of it. So today, when silver was getting kabooshed, I actually threw a one. I trade the big ones, and I bought one. Hey, Base Hit Traders, I love that name. And then next thing I know, I bought a one lot in silver, and I had bids in for big lots. And the next thing I know, I look over at my P&L. I'm up $1,600, $1,550. I'm like, close, boom. I made $1,500 on one lot in silver in literally, I think it was 13 and a half seconds. Hey, Neo, how are you? China inflation number 830. Okay. Futures trader, how are you? Sofa FX. And congratulations to all the winners, all the winners last night. And again, I want to thank MyFundedFutures for being here, letting me be here tonight. Okay. All right. Silver here. If you want to take another long here, you can go 08 to 38 on silver. 08 to 38 here. I've got to start buying some of this silver here, actually. Where's this silver here on the big one here? Just got down to 38. Let's buy some here at 32. Boom, boom. Boom. Silver's dropping here. Boom. Oh my God, Jay. What happened? No way am I short. There's no way. Silver, kicked the silver out above 30. Oh my God. I clicked too many. I was up $1,800 on that silver. You see that? Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Anybody get the long on the silver? Gold's still good here. Wow. Yeah, I did it. I'm done. It should be out. Anybody get the long on the silver? Wow. Just bullshit. You see that?
Welcome to my world.
Wow. I clicked it I got short by mistake. All right, on one lot. I traded, I was long 7 big ones just now. Oh my God. Okay. It's the 60-minute is reversed to buy here. Anybody get that long on the silver? Oh my Lord. What a long. There goes the gold. I'd scale out of the gold in the range above 67, 66 and a half, 67, 67 and a half. Oh, my Lord. What a long. Wow, Johnny boy, get in there. Woo-wee! Damn. So that pattern basically was I left the 60 up for a reason, to show you the 30 and the 60-minute time frames, how bullish they were, and you buy the pullback on the oversold condition. Look at the 30 here. You're making new lows here, and the MACDs are non-confirming on the 30, and the MACDs are non-confirming on the 60 here. You see that? Damn. Wow. Hitman, you can't watch silver go from 21 down to, well, 15. You can, actually. It's not bad. Sorry about that. Barbara Beige, how are you? Come on, we got to get to 1,000 views here. Andre's up $1,000. Andre's back from vacation. No vacations in trading. Are you crazy? No, I'm only kidding. Hey, Andre, welcome back, brother. Gold, I'd be flat to gold here, 66 to 67, 68. Hi, let's see, how can I say this word here? How do I say it? Miltian Ho 69, how are you? Oof. All right, it's been a great week so far, first week of the year. I thought the first couple of hours today were some really great patterns here. Especially when the QQQs reversed to sell on the 60-minute time frame. You short the first bounce on the 5-minute at 1050. The NASDAQ futures dropped north of 100 points. Really great pattern, and I'll show that to you here. So when the QQQs reversed to sell right here on the 60, right here at 1030, you go and you short the first bounce on the 5-minute time frame. Beautiful bear flag right here. The Q 621.25 dropped about 2. NASDAQ dropped over 100 points. That's a set strategy. What's a vacation? I know, I agree. Big bear flag on NASDAQ. I don't see a bear flag. I see a sell disconnect here. Wow, look at this silver rally. Wow. Jeffrey just made, what, 1,200 on silver? Wow. Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. So Johnny Boy just writes in and says, literally been trading nothing but silver the last 2 week and a half. Most profitable I've ever been in the last 2 years. You know what that does to me? That's music to my ears. Absolutely music to my ears. Okay. And I'm just, really, this is exactly, I am elated beyond words. S&P call, I don't see anything. I'm not going to make a call if I don't see anything here. I'm not going to force a trade. Johnny Boy, thank you for that. That really made my night. Christopher, where's my t-shirts? I'm only joking, Christopher. Hey, I want to show you Bitcoin, please, everybody. Okay, and I just want you to understand the pattern. So the 60-minute reverses to buy right here, right around the 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then what do you look to do, right? The 30-minute reverses to buy later on, right there. Okay, you see that right here? And then you buy the first pullback on the 15-minute time frame. Look at that, 1930 Bitcoin, boom, beautiful long. That's the 30-minute. I'm sorry, let me bring the 30-minute. Look at this 30-minute pullback right here, 90,500. Boom, up 900. Okay, 900. You see that? So exactly when the 60-minute reverses to sell, look at this gold. Look at the silver. Who sold silver at 05? He jumped, right? Stephen, how are you? Stephen? So again, it's really about one thing and one thing only. Look at this gold go. You see the gold? That's a Picasso. Absolute Picasso. Silver and gold. Silver 74. I'm just saying hello, Stephen. How are you? That's not a bear flag on the NASDAQ futures. No, I only went short, but I covered right away. I lost like 300 on the short. So, oh my God. So what happened was I was long 7 big ones and I had offers up and I thought I clicked 7, but I clicked 8, but I covered immediately. So when you have an error, you just cover. Thank God I did. I covered at 34. Look at them now, where they are now. Are you crazy? Forget about it. Okay. Yeah, you want to short the gold on the next one here. If gold pushes up to the 71, well, we got this number coming out, right? If gold pushes up to the 71 and a half, now we're going to do 10. I'm begging all of you to have normal names. I'm not reading abnormal names, abnormal. I'm not doing it. I can't read abnormal names. It's a joke. Absolute joke. Nope. Silver just got kabooshed. Gold just got, let me see. All right, gold just hit 70 here. Hey, SK Isaac, how are you? All right, silver 81. Biggie, can't you see? It's down 20 cents. Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. What happened, Corp Trades? Oh, Jesus, look at this silver. I should have shorted it there. Gold was a nice short, too. I was looking at the gold.
You need a clerk.
Yeah, I need to, yeah. S&Ps, NASDAQ making new lows here. Okay. Oh, my God, 30 cents on the silver. Oh, I love it. Lance briefcase. Yeah. Marzina. You sound like a gangster, right? Silver dropped 40, gold just dropped 3. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Wow, silver just dropped. Oh, wow. Look at the gold and silver. Wow. All right. Silver. If this silver gets down to the 15, I would go along silver 74.85 to 75.15. Okay, gold. If this gold gets down to the, I would take a long here, 56.5 to 62.5 on the gold. This core is not down. Where's this core? This core is not down. All right. I think we're ready for a correction. I agree, Jamie. We might push through the liquidity. I don't know about that. I think, oh, come on, silver. Damn it. Jeez. I cancel the silver. Discord's working. Gotta see what's going on. If this silver, if this gold get one more push down there. S&P's making new lows. NASDAQ. Now the 15-minute NASDAQ's about to reverse here. Let me see here. That wasn't in my book, that wasn't a bear flag. Okay, so that wasn't a bear flag. So the strategy, Stephen, on the NASDAQ futures, right when we were coming in, if you want to see the NASDAQ futures, okay, the NQ right here, this is the bear flag, Stephen, right here. Okay, this is the bear flag, right? So this strategy is a double red where the 5-minute time frame, hey, Joel Limbs, reverses to sell. Oh, I think we're going to hit 20K. Absolutely. I think so. I'll get to that in a second. Okay, please, everybody, please sign up for the giveaways here. Okay. So, Stephen, this is a bear flag, and that's a bear flag. 2 overbought. So basically, Stephen, the strategy is when the 5-minute time frame reverses to sell, okay, it correlated with the 60, it correlated with the 30 right here. Okay, now that the 15s are about to reverse to sell, the strategy is you short the first bounce on the 5-minute. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, that's what that is. All right, this silver, again, if this silver gets down to the 74.85 to 75.15, I'd be a buyer. Stephen, do you understand? Stephen, I would look to short the NASDAQ on the next bounce. Not looking to buy it here. I'll short it here. right here. You see that? Did gold get down there? Let me see the gold. I said 62.5 on the range. Did it get down? 61.80. Anybody long the gold here? I'd be scaling out the longs. Now, the 15s reversed to sell here. We're going to be looking for shorts on gold, right? Okay, we're going to be looking for some shorts. The 60s and the 30s are still bullish, which is giving you a lot of underlying strength. That's why I'm calling longs on gold. Everybody understand that? I think gold is going to push up. Do you not see the 30-minute time frames here? But you can still, doesn't mean you can't trade it from the short side. Okay, gold just rallied 4 or 5. You get the long on the gold?
I did not get that.
You did not? Okay. That was a really nice one.
And it's still getting nicer by the minute.
There goes the gold. Nobody got the gold long? Wow. All right. Should have bought this silver here. I was hoping for this silver to get down to like 15 and never got there. I would cancel the silver. Gold will push higher, but looks like mini. I don't even know what head James. I don't look at head and shoulders. I trade based upon what I see, based upon the conditions that I spent 10 years of my life building. Right? I think the market's going to get caboose. Now, let's talk about the bigger time frames. So now, if you look here, okay, on the, let's go to spiders. We'll just go to the spiders while the markets are doing nothing here. All right, so let's look at the daily. And I'm going to try to do this in a way. You have a gap here, and I'm going to use the highlighter. You have a gap here, you have a gap here. So that's like 6,700 on the, that's not the real gaps though. Okay, that's not the real gaps. Here's a gap right here, 6,500, 65.9, right? This is why this is the year the gaps are going to get filled. Ready? Keep going, keep going. Here's the gap, 6,400, right? Okay. Ready? Here's another gap. Oh, that gap got filled. Wait, here it is. That gap right here, 6,300. Here we go. Look at that gap, 6,200. Ready? Let me keep going. Here's another gap, 6,000. Oh, they'll have a heart attack, right? And you're going to be the one remembering. Look at this gap, 5,600, 56. Here's another gap, 5,500. Here's the last 5,200, and then the last gap. I just gave you 11 gaps. Okay, do you see that? Okay, so yes, I think these gaps are going to get filled this year. Now, what's going to cause it? I don't know. I've been in the game for 43 years. Everything comes out of left field. It's true. It comes out of left field. But I would rather, oh my God, Bitcoin just exploded. What happened? But I've been around a long time to know I'd rather be, I believe it will. If the gaps I think get filled, then 1650, I think then you back up the truck and you forget you own them. I do. Because that would be, those would be the, that doesn't mean the gaps. But these gaps, I've been around a long time, and these gaps get filled. So I was talking to a big fund manager today, and he's like, what do I do with all these stock positions? I'm like, I'm looking for bounces to short them. And he says, well, I'm hedged. I've got big calls against them. I'm like, great, but, you know, I hope you get called away and you're locking a lot of your profits. Ole Miss, let's go Ole Miss. I know people are going to hate me for that, but I'm a Florida State guy and a Georgia guy. So economy's in trouble. Silver about to pop. I think silver is about to go on the 30-minute right here. And the 30-minute silver. That's why I was trying to buy the lows there. And plus, on top of it, if silver makes any new lows, you have nothing but buy divergences here, everybody. You see this here? Oh my God! Wait till the 60-minute turns up. Woo-wee! Right? Woo-wee! The Jester. Thoughts on Ethereum? For now, intermediate, long-term, short-term, what? You guys should be trading Bitcoin, man, really. I'm going to start a Bitcoin channel, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Ethereum and Bitcoin. So, all right, let's see if this silver, really quiet for silver, right? Again, please, oh, wow, 7,000. Oh, good job. That's a great job, James. Let's see here. Bitcoin just dropped 250. Gold's a bear flag. So gold, I'm looking for shorts because gold just reversed to sell on the 15 here. You know what? Somebody asked me a couple of days ago, and I think I told you this last night. They said, Steve, what was outside of your family and, of course, and things like that, you know, what was your greatest accomplishment this year? And I said, to be truthfully honest with you, I said, is that how I was able to teach the community to trade gold and silver. And he said, you really think that mattered? I'm like, absolutely. I said, I've never seen people, a gentleman just said that basically, well, I'm thinking there's 11 gaps, and I think they all get filled. Let's see here. If you want to take a long on the S&Ps, you could take a long 51 to 56. NASDAQ, if it gets down to the 0535, just for a trade up. And there's the bear flag I'm looking for. I'm looking for one more push up on gold for a short. Hey, Flash Gordon. But again, I think the most important thing is, yeah, people was telling me they were scared to trade gold. They said, silver, what are you, out of your freaking mind? I'm like, why? What's the difference? I have to say, and in my 43 years of being on this market, I would have to say that that trading silver, I'd have to say that silver is probably even more insane than trading the NASDAQ. I think that's fair to say. You know, hey, Wendy McGuire, where have you been, Wendy McGuire? You ditched me. I think the market gets caboose sometime in the first and second quarter. The winners, I'll announce. Okay, and I'm going to tell you something now. You got 25 minutes to sign up for the contest, and I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, last night was a disaster. You guys have to have normal names. If you don't have any normal names, I'm not reading them. Okay? Okay? I love you too, Wendy. I don't want names that are going to make my head hurt. I went home, I put an ice pack on my head. I couldn't take it last night. David, Pac-Man, help me out, Pac-Man. What's the score of the game? Right? And I just can't take it. Can't you guys just have normal names? AJ, Bahari, is that it? EMM, there you go. Easy name. Normal names. And you have to be here, okay? Exactly, Little Roo. No retarded names. My head hurt. Hey, hello, teacher. Okay. All right, this gold gets up to the 67.5, 68 to 74. I'd look to take a short. Right? You got David. You got Mikey Jacques, Little Roo. I mean, I know all these people. 11X. Who's new here tonight? Anybody new? And I'm missing the football game. Nobody loves college football more than me. Nobody. Well, the rules are very simple. You need to be here in order for you to claim your prize. Aiden, if you're new, Aiden, and you want a 5-day free trial. Hey, John Anthony, how are you, brother? Risk reward. Anybody new wants a 5-day free trial to my live stream, you could just text me at 914-500-7484. 5 days free to my live stream. There goes the gold dropping on the bear flag. Okay, anybody, you guys got to keep me. Where's Pac-Man? James Robertson. I'll see him. I'm new to the stream. Shulk trades. Miami winning. I think Ole Miss is going to win. I think Ole Miss's quarterback is too ferocious. Wouldn't that be a kicker? They win the national championship and the guy leaves to go to LSU. Ha! That'd be crazy, right? Michigan needs. I think this new coach is going to be good. This Michigan coach, right?
Yes, sir.
I think so. 2 years we're going to the game. And I want to sit on the Michigan sideline. I don't care. I'm not sitting with the Ohio State fans. No. Where are your tickets?
It was 45-yard line.
Michigan or Ohio State?
Ohio State.
All right. Well, they're your tickets. I go wherever you want me to go then. I think NASDAQ, I'm looking to take scalp longs here for push up to get the short because now you got the 15s reversing to sell here on the NASDAQ. You're in a negative trend. I think the market yesterday, now tomorrow we have the employment number. I don't think the employment number is going to be good. Biggie, silver, can't you see? Sometimes you drive me crazy. Man, what happened to silver tonight? Anybody short that gold to 67 here? The silver may get kabooshed one more time here. And again, a lot of you need to understand that when you're trading the futures markets, it's important to know you need to trade the underlying ETFs, SLVs, okay, GLDs, spiders, Qs. Pac-Man knows. All my guys know. Go Mud Dogs. Ah, that's a good one. You got the gold short. Good job, 15, the Jackal. Non-farm payroll tomorrow, 8:30. So I start my stream every day at 8:30. I go right to 4 o'clock. And we do some extensive scalp trading, pattern trading. Oh, David, that's too high, David, on that. I think that was a little bit too high. I think who said that? Dave G. I think David could be. I think there could be a negative number tomorrow. Something's going to be a catalyst to make this market go down. No one wants to get fired. Supreme Court tariff decision too. Yep. That's a big one. Let's look at copper. Man, we did copper last night. That was pretty fun. Oh, just got kabooshed. See this pencil down here on the 30-minute? Let me see what the 5 look like. Oh, wow. You see this? Beautiful bear. Stephen, there's a bear flag right there, Stephen, on copper. Dow 50,000? Why not? Let them have it. Who cares? Do you know I have a hat when the Dow hit 10,000? It says Dow 10,000. Then I have a hat Dow 20,000. Another hat Dow 30,000. Another hat Dow 40,000. I don't have a Dow 50,000. I would never go to a Cleveland game wearing a Steeler outfit. What are you, bananas? What are you? How about? Oh, okay. I got a great one for you. I remember my friends from Spear Leeds and Kellogg, my clearing firm, called me and said, I got tickets, 50-yard line, University of Miami, Florida State, and the Orange Bowl. True story, JD. I'm the only idiot in the whole stadium wearing a Florida State jersey. I almost got killed. We had to leave at the third quarter in the Orange Bowl. My friend's like, are you out of your mind? Do you understand University of Miami? You're wearing a Florida State jersey, right? Crazy. Why the tariffs are not illegal. George Kaufman. He was big, George Kaufman. I remember that name. Is he still alive? NASDAQ, you can start scaling out the longs, 35 to 45, S&Ps, 56 up to 58 if you're long. George Kaufman, I remember that. I remember George Kaufman, Stephen. He was that on the COMEX, right? Was he on the COMEX? Gold short. Gold gets up to the 71.5, 76.5, 77. I would short it. Tom F., where do you live? Oh, no. Come to a Giants Philly game and wear a Giants shirt? Never. I don't like, he passed? Really, George Kaufman? Wow. I remember him. Wasn't he the COMEX? Art Cashin passed away. I remember Art Cashin. I have a crazy story with Art Cashin to me. And I remember what a story with me and Art Cashin. Wow. I mean, good man, great story. Nothing bad, but great story. Oil short, I'm not even looking at oil. I took oil down to look at silver. Silver, can't you see? Sometimes your volatility just hypnotizes me. You live in Europe? I'm short NASDAQ 25,640. I think I would probably look to cover some. Gold recovering. Yep. That's why I call the longs on the gold. Remember that, right? Again, when you see gold, you're bullish on the 30 and the 60-minute time frame. You could. This is only just deemed. If you're short the gold here, it's only deemed a scalp short. Okay, scalp, not a pattern. Right, TNS. Yeah, George Kaufman. Wow, what a name from the past. I used to deal with him. Steve, do you remember a guy with a badge, EMO? Remember a guy? Art Cashin and I were good friends. Yeah. Did you knocking on the door? Uh-oh. Somebody's knocking. So Art Cashin and I was, you guys want to hear an Art Cashin story? Look at a silver rally. I told you silver was going to go up. You guys want to hear our Cashin story? Do you know a guy, Stephen, EMO badge? EMO. His name was Eddie Moret. I don't even know if he's still alive anymore. Well, what happened to the lights? The lights, I didn't pay the bill. You know Eddie? Yeah, our Cashin was on CNBC a lot. What happened? He passed away some years ago. But
Happened last night too. Is there a dang sensor in here?
I got to dump. I don't know what's going on here. Wow, hurricanes. There you go. Wow, what's going on here? I think it's right here, the sunset. Sorry.
Every time you get up, it actually does it. Anywhere else, it doesn't.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yep. 9-7 will be 10-7 in a minute here. Got to be really careful with this gold. I told you this gold's going to turn, the silver is going to turn up here. Short here, silver. I'd be really careful with gold and silver. DRW. I remember that firm. DRW. Yeah, so our Cashin was a governor in the Blue Room. There were 4 rooms on the floor in New York Stock Exchange. And Art and I would see each other every single day, talk 100 times a day. And I was working for a specialist. I was a clerk on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, cover some gold here between 70.5, 72.5 range. And my specialist, I was a specialist clerk in letter X, U.S. Steel. And U.S. Steel, there was like 3 million shares offered at 30. And my specialist said, I got to go to a meeting. Don't ever let steel trade at 30. I said, okay. So a guy would bid 29 7/8 bid for 10,000. 7/8 bid for 29, 7/8 bid for 30,000. And, I just show the bid, 7/8 bid, for 50,000, 999s on at 30. Stephen, you understand these stories? I think there was like 4 million shares offered at 30, actually. So all of a sudden, it's quiet. And guy walks into the crowd. Stevie, how's steel? I said, Danny, you know how steel is every single day. It's 7/8 bid for 50,000, 5 million offered at 30. He says, good, 30 for 300,000. I said, you're stopped. So now I have to reduce 5 million, 4.7. And then Donnie Catone comes in. CV, steel, 30 for $500,000. Evelyn comes in, 30 for $500,000. I said, you stop. All of a sudden, guy walks in, steals 30 for $750,000. I said, 300,000, 500,000, 500,000, 750,000, and $1 million trade at 30, another couple 100,000, another couple million trade at 30 bid. I bought 1 million shares of stock. Look at it. Look at the S&Ps and NASDAQ. Go, baby, go. And next thing I know, hey, Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze, I tried calling you today. I have something important to tell you. Can I call you at 10? And next thing I know, the stock traded up to 30 7/8, and I'm selling, 50,000 at 30 1/8, 100,000 at a quarter, 75,000 at 3/8. This is for the firm. I sell the last 50 or 80,000 shares up at 30 3/4. Next thing I know, the machines, the people, Arthur Cashin standing on and had to be 70 people in this pit screaming, right? And then next thing I know, I get someone grabs me like this, and I look over, and it's my specialist. He came flying down from the luncheon club. Look at the gold drop. And he said, "What did you buy at 30? I said, 1,000,000 shares. He said, "I love you." And I went like that. I said, "Get your hand off of me like that." I was so freaking busy. I didn't get home till I think I left the floor at 11:30 at night. That was insane. Nailed the silver long. I told you, Nick. Hey, Nick LaSalle. Mr. Freeze, can I call you at 10? Really quick, I got to ask a quick question. So, well, you have to, first of all, it would really help. Oh, my God. I said 300,000, 500,000, 500,000, 750,000, 1,000,000 trades, another 400,000, 600,000, 30 bid like that. Boom. Unbelievable. Trader, what's the matter, Trader? Oh. Take them, Phil, right? Those are the old days. And Arthur Cashin was standing on the chair like a lunatic. Jonathan, I love you, but you're crazy, Jonathan. I told you gold was a buy, and I said if you want to take a scalp short, but you got to be careful, Jonathan, because what happened, what I just show you on the gold, Jonathan, you can't just look at the singular time frame, the 15. No, I'm not going to short gold yet. Okay, the 60 reversed to buy. It correlated with the 30, and when the 15 got oversold, you go into a buy disconnect. You go long here. Okay, now you got to be careful because this gold could rip up to like 77 with the 15. Let's see, if gold gets up to 77.5 to 84.5, I take a short. Okay. If I didn't think I would, I wanted to be a surgeon, believe it or not. I really did. I'd be out of the gold, the NASDAQ and the S&Ps. Look at it, 77.3. I don't know. What would I have done? I really wanted to be a surgeon. Chopped, Mr. Smith. But you understand how I read that, Jonathan? The 15s reversed to sell. The 30 and 60s are in buy mode. Come on, Jonathan. That's why I was calling longs. Look at this silver. Oh, my God. I told you the silver 30-minute was going to explode. That's why I was looking for longs, Jonathan, on silver. Mr. Freeze, you see that, Mr. Freeze, right here? The 30-minute. Silver just ran north of $1, Jonathan. Do you see that? Okay, come on, let's go. Okay. Come on, Jonathan. If anybody new here wants a 5-day free trial or just text me, you can text me at 914-500-7484. Great job, Nick. Hey, Candace, you're late to the game. What happened? She went to Ilios, Upper East Side. That's what happened. Last night I had no water here. I thought I was going to die.
Should have said something.
Say what?
Jeff, go get me water.
No. I could have went to the cooler, but they have that cooler here
Okay.
that fills up the water.
That's what I'm going at.
Yeah. Ah. You were super long on NASDAQ when? Today or just now? Because I hope not today, because I had nothing but shorts a lot during the day. Look at the NASDAQ here. Just rallied about 16. S&Ps just rallied. Mr. Freeze, if you're long, I'd be kicking out. I would look to short the NASDAQ here, 25,650 to 70. You got bear flags here now, Mr. Freeze. So let me explain something to you, right? If I call a range, yes, out. I'm looking to be short now, NASDAQ. NASDAQ's a set strategy. Wow, good job on the gold long. Okay, I want to show you a pattern, Mr. Freeze, in a second. Okay, this gold, silver. So if I call a range, okay, then what you want to do is within that range, you determine how many contracts you want to trade. So let's say if I call a 77.80 to 83.80 on gold, maybe I'm going to do 20 or 30 micros, right? Okay. What would there would be a bear flag on a bar chart? What would be, here's a bear flag right here. You want to see a bear flag? This is a bear flag right here. Here, I'll show you. Here's a bear flag. And then here's a bear flag. This is a bear flag right here. Okay. Look at this, my Armenian, Alexander Hagoshian. Okay. Okay, I'd be exiting the longs. I said on the longs here, right? I called the long here down to 30. Now I said now to kick it out. I don't think they're going to strike it down. It's not illegal what he's doing. It's not illegal. Why do you think the Supreme Court would? I mean, I don't know. So, Mr. Freeze, this is the strategy I want to show you. Okay, if you look here on the Qs, see here, reversing to sell on the 60-minute, it correlated with the 30 right here, right? And then what do you look to do? You short the first bounce on the 5-minute time frame, which is around 10:35. This is the short on the NASDAQ right here. The Qs dropped 2. The NASDAQ dropped north of 100. Then you have what's called a double red short. The 5 correlating with the 15, 30, and 60. Here's one short. Here's 2 short. And this is the short on the 15-minute at 12:55, 1 o'clock. And you can see the drop on the Qs, kabooshed. Okay. These are set strategies, Mr. Freeze. Okay? Set strategies. All right? Just to let you know. Okay? Okay, good job. Your long P hourly may be better. All right, remember, 9 o'clock. I hope you guys signed up for the raffle. I'm doing 10 tonight. 10. Mr. Freeze, you see the action in the silver today? Oof. 10-10 Fiesta Bowl. So who do you think is going to win? Indiana, Oregon, University of Miami, or Ole Miss? Let's see, University of Miami. Really? Wow. Not one SEC team in this thing, right? Or Ole Miss is SEC, right? Ole Miss is SEC. Is Ole Miss is SEC. Hey, Bobby Trades, how are you? I said the NASDAQ, I said 25,650 to 75. Okay. Fiesta Bowl. Man, oh man, that goal was beautiful on that long. Look at the silver. Did I tell you the silver was going to go? Right here. Look at the silver. Right? Did I tell you the silver was going to go? When he came in here, this guy jumped 75.15. Now, okay. Mr. Freeze. How are you, Bobby Trays? Long gold. Wow, good job, happy kids. Still long? Okay. Jonathan, you understand the pattern, what I was looking at, Jonathan? Now the fives reverse to buy. You want to buy the next pullback on gold. You want to buy the next pullback on gold. If this silver gets up to the 76.58 to 88, I take a scalp short only. Dan, yes, my sister. I teach it every day. I can't wait to teach Mr. Freeze and so many other people here. All right. That gold was a Picasso. That gold long. Hey, Salmon. Indiana. I want to see Indiana win the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, I'll call you at 10 o'clock if you don't mind. Just 3-minute conversation. Another touchdown from they're up 17 to 10. Dan Forex, if you'd like to text me, you can text me at 914-500-7484. I'll definitely talk to you on the way home. Wow, I can't believe it. I would buy the next, yes, but you have to look at the bigger time frames, the 30s. I mean, right now, you know, gold could be shorted looking for the pull. But matter of fact, I have some gold up here. Boom, 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 boom. This gold should drop here. Yep, this gold should drop. Okay, no problem. I would probably take a short here. I told you this silver was going to go. Told you. All right. You short? No. Okay. I think it's going to drop, though. You want to buy the next pullback on silver on the 5. This silver should drop. Gold should drop. Okay. Good job. I should probably take a scalp short here on the silver. This silver is going to drop. Gold's going to drop here. Here we go. I'm telling you, they're going to get a big drop here. And for a pullback, gold and silver. Flash Gordon. I don't look at the Nifty 50. I don't look at that. I would look to buy the next pullback. Yes, Papa Giorgio. I told you the 30-minute time frame. So silver off that 30-minute time frame, 75.15. My God, $1.85 on silver. Where are you short the gold, Candace? My God. Look at the NASDAQ drop. NASDAQ looked to cover anywhere between the 42 and 52 range. NASDAQ's dropping. Now it's probably short up here. 17. See the distance from the 10 bar right here? So here we go. Look at it. You short or no? Micros? The silver should drop here. Here we go. Wow, there you go. 12, 15. Oh my God. You short? Cover it. Trade it. Look at the gold. Candace, where you short? 84-ish? All right. Lower your stops, Candace. Look at the silver drop, the drop, Mr. Freeze. I told you that 30-minute time frame was a monster. That's why if you short them, you scalp it. Five-point scalp on the gold. Good job. I don't look at the Nifty 50, Prayon. Let's hope I'm saying it right. Come on, silver, drop about 30 cents. So basically what you have here, you have what's called a double blue buy, the 5-minute time frame correlating with the 60, the 30, and now you got the 15 is about to reverse here. So what you look at a silver drop. Wow. Candace, I would lower your stops. Just loaded my shorts on what? NASDAQ or silver? I don't know. But I would look to buy the next pullback on silver here. You got the MACD positive. You got to trade. If you're going to trade silver, you got to go micros. I don't look at level 2. Or how could you lose 55,000 on silver? So this silver, if this silver drops here, you're 92 cents from the 10 bar. Okay, got it. Silver is going to drop. Are you flat silver?
No.
You're still short? Okay. Watch this thing drop. Just drop 30 cents. You got to wait on the gold long. Can't do it here. Not yet. I think it's the way maybe possibly you're entering. Okay, maybe go wide in the range. Okay. Drewski, why don't you give me a call? And I'll teach you maybe a little something about silver. 914-500-7484. Candace, I would lower your stops on the gold. The gold Picasso, Brian, was the oversold condition on the 15 right here against the 30 and 60 minute time frame. And Q trade at 63. Just here we go. Come on, NASDAQ. What a bear flag on this NASDAQ here. There's the gold. Let's see if this gold can good job, bankroll. Good job. Wow, Candace, I would lower your stops. Silver just dropped about 35 cents. Come on, NASDAQ. Dropped about 15. Good job, Commander Burrow. Again, I probably look to take cover shorts here between the 45 and 53 range on the NASDAQ. Yes, I'm looking for gold for a long. Yes. Silver just dropped about 40 cents. Good job, up 1,000. Great job. Drewski, can you please text me 914-500-7484, Drewski? This gold, I want to see the gold get oversold here. I want to see the silver pull in a little bit more. I don't know yet. Probably anywhere between maybe the 72.5, 77.5 range. I don't know about after hours trading. I know that I love TradeStation, and I've had it for 23 years. So if this gold pulls in here, 72, 71 and a half, 76 and a half, 72 and a half, 77 and a half range. The silver just dropped 40 cents. So now you're looking for a pullback on silver. Candace, I would lower your stops. If you're still short silver from up here, I'd be covering shorts. You're going to get the 5-minute time frames. They're going to get oversold into this positive MACD, and the silver is going to go like this and about a bink up. Okay. Dan, inside, if you become a member, I have a videos where you can get all that, Dan. Ay. Come on, NASDAQ, just drop. Yes, I do. Kahi. Yes, I do. Yep. They're in the Discord. When you become a member into my Discord, you have the ability to get the what do you call it? The educational material. It's just stuck. I know. Yeah. Got a beautiful bull flag setting up on gold. I just like to see silver pulling a little bit more here. If you look at the 3-minute time frame here. Oh, wow. Another beautiful bull flag here. ADX is rising. I mean, you could probably take a long on silver anywhere between like the 49 to 79 range. I don't know if gold's going to get all the way down there. Giveaways at 950. This thing should really drop here. ADX is rising. And again, we got the employment number tomorrow. Drewski, if you like to call me, oh my God, there goes the gold. Damn it. I told you, Candace, be careful. Now the silver just rallied 20 cents. See, I knew the ADX were rising here. Damn it. If this silver gets down to the 50-80 range, I'd be looking to buy it. What was the low on the gold? This gold's going to go. If this silver gets down, if this gold gets down to the 73 and a half, 78 and a half range, you got long at 80? Okay. I caught the silver. All right. Well, it's not over yet. You may get another pullback. The strategy you want right now is the NASDAQ to form the bear flag on the 15. Right? The NASDAQ on the 15. All right. All right, they're saying I'm here. I'm back. Thank you, Gustav. Okay, I don't know. I'm here. Am I back now? No audio? I don't know. Okay, I'm back. Okay, sorry. I don't know what happened. Dick, oh, I don't know what just happened here. That gold just shot up there. Gold just shot up. All good now? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Again, we got the raffle in about 20 minutes. Oh, this NASDAQ. Oh, this NASDAQ's going to drop. Okay. Oh, boy. So the S&Ps I saw was the buy here on the S&Ps right here off the 15. The oversold because the 30 and the 60s were still a buy here. Okay. Right here. See if this bear flags can set up on the NASDAQ futures. S&Ps just ran about 8 off the low. NASDAQ ran about 50 off the low. Yeah, I was out of it. I still think it's a short here with these 15s.
Halftime 17-13.
What's that?
Halftime 17-13.
Who's winning?
Miami.
Really? Okay, so I'll explain it. So indicate right here, this is what's called the 10-bar weighted moving average. It goes back to the inception. Okay. This here is called the pivot line right here. Okay. Mikey 75309. That's not true, Mikey. Yeah. I don't care. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Indicator 1 is a MACD. When the MACDs are blue over yellow, they're a negative MACD. And then when it's a MACD is positive, and then you can see this is a positive MACD here. Okay. And then this is a directional movement. You have ADX here with buying and selling pressure. Okay. That's not true, Mikey 75309. That's really not the right thing to say. Okay. To be honest with you, that's not right. Okay. Indicator 3 is my oscillator here. Okay. You see this right here? I only look at the Cayenne number. All right. All right. And then indicator 4 is my own proprietary algorithm. So if the 5-minute time frame right here reverses the buy, you're gonna have to look to buy the next pullback here on the S&Ps. Now the NASDAQ reversed. So where's Mr. Freeze? If NASDAQ right here reverses the buy here, So any pullback here, it's going to make a higher low since this algorithm reversed to buy. Okay. 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 So here you should get a pullback here on the 5 here. You're 20 points from the 10 bar. So if this thing gets anywhere between the 55 and 65 range, I probably look to cover shorts. Okay. 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 Silver exploded on that pullback. Tried to get long the silver at 80 on that right here off the 5. Got down to 86 and then ripped right there, ripped 20. Actually 15. So I want to see if silver can get a pullback. Yeah, gold. Yep. So if you bought that gold before, it was a good pullback. If this gold gets down to these 73.5, 78.5 range, or 73, 78, probably look to buy it. This, Mr. Freeze, understand with the NASDAQ, with the 5-minute? But here's the one kicker that's on your side here is that the NASDAQ futures right here, you can see the 15s are getting way overbought right here into the negative MACDs here. So you'd like to see this NASDAQ drop here. Hey, Brian, great job. Got to get this NASDAQ to drop. Wow, gold, silver. What happened to silver here? The silver is dropping here. Wow. Gold's dropping, silver's dropping. If this silver gets down to the 40 to 70 range, should probably look to buy it here. I need to get this. Here we go. Wow. Should get another push up here. Gold should get one more push up. Silver. Got to get this NASDAQ to drop. Give me 20 on the NASDAQ. See, boom, right back up on the silver, 1820 right there. Boom. You gotta be fast. Gotta be really fast. Hey, bear trader. So this pullback here is the first pullback on the 5-minute after the 15 reverses to buy here. So now you're in a positive trend. And you see when the algorithm reverses to buy right here, this is why I called the second short right here on silver. When the algo reverses to buy right here, okay, and the MACDs are above the pivot, you take the short, and then you wait for the pullback. Long gold, Charles Zhang. You can sell some gold out above 80 if you're long. Silver just rallied, Jesus, 30 cents on silver. Candace, you should have went long. You okay? Oh, what?
Having hiccups.
Oh. You get the silver or gold long?
I did.
Okay. Candace, you should. That was a nice pattern on the 5 to go along. Just so again, you understand the strategy here. The 15 reverses to buy. It correlates. You buy the first pullback on the 5-minute right here. I can't wait for this market to get kabooshed. Really, I really can't wait for this market to absolutely get kabooshed. Unbelievable. And this was the trade I told you about, the 30-minute time frame right here in silver. And when you made the new low here, the MACDs cannot confirm on the 30-minute time frame right here, nor the 60 right here. See the 60-minute right here, beautiful. The new low. Okay, this NASDAQ starting to drop here. Yep. MP, great job, MP. But you got to be careful with the NASDAQ. The 5s, you may get one more push up, but when these 15s roll over, I think the 15s are going to be really... I think these 15s, I would probably cover some NASDAQ between the 65 and 75, 60 and 75 range. Again, I cover some NASDAQ between the 60 and 75. These 15-minute time frames. You want to see copper? Sure. Let me just see. Whew. You got to buy the next pullback on copper. Mr. Freeze, I look to cover some NASDAQ between the 60 and 75. I don't know what your average is, but I do think these 15s are going to roll over. But the problem is you got the 5-minute time frame. Silver just, oh, Jesus, copper. Let me see what copper did here. Good job, Jennifer. Here's the problem. Oh my God, this copper. See, that pattern on silver was the first pullback on the 30 after the 60 reverse. That's why copper did. I mean, that's why I probably look to cover some down there, Mr. Freeze. Because what you got two scenarios here on the NASDAQ here. You got the bull flag setting up on the 5 right here. And then you may get one more push up, and then eventually these 15s are going to do this. Okay. I think this copper is, see, look at this thing, 73. Copper is really great. See, Mr. Breeze, right back up. All right, if copper, okay, no problem. This copper is going to go 82.50. Just you guys want to trade copper? Go. I'll leave it up. No problem. The definition of cover means if you're short, you want to cover the short, right? So if you're short higher, right? If you're short, let's say you're short the NASDAQ at 75 and it drops to 50, and you say, I want to look to cover shorts, right? NASDAQ pullback. I still like, see, the NASDAQ had the little triple Lindy just now. This is a nice long here. Let's see. If this copper pulls in, this copper is tough though, really. 81, no. You guys could trade copper at MyFundedFutures? There goes the silver. There goes the gold right back up, Candace. Oh, this freaking NASDAQ. So that was that little triple Lindy on the NASDAQ right here, 73. All right. I still think these 15s eventually going to roll over here. If you look at the 30-minute, right here, monster bear flag, Mr. Freeze. This is the reason why on the longs earlier, There goes the gold on the double blue. Let's see the silver here. All right, this silver, if you bought the silver here, it just ran about 30 cents. You long silver?
I am not.
Okay. Look at this freaking NASDAQ. I don't look at candles. To get the data on silver and gold, you update subscription. Raffle is starting in 4 minutes. And please give me names I can read. Well, I have a 97 overbought reading on the 15-minute time frame on the NASDAQ. Damn it. Very quiet here. Very quiet. Because of the employment number tomorrow, that's what really it stems down to. Hendricks is home. Come on, NASDAQ. Drop 100 points. Piece of shit. Oh, this 30. Wait till this 30. Look at it. Wait till this 30 rolls over. Tomorrow is the big day. Come on, this freaking NASDAQ drop. Good night, Candace. Have a good night. All right, in about 2 minutes, we're going to do the raffles. Please let there be names I can read. Okay, please. I'm begging you. And this is the NASDAQ on the 3-minute time frame right here. Right here, the 3-minute low bull flag. 73. I still expecting a drop. Good night. Let's see what's this copper. Maybe we'll look at copper starting Monday. ADX is rising. This just ran 2 cents right here. It's a little more than 2 cents. All right. Got to wait till these 30-minute time frames roll over. All right, come on, NASDAQ. Okay. All right. Let's do the raffles. I need my glasses here. We're gonna give away 10, and I hope you guys gave me names I can see. Okay. I'm too old for this. Okay. All right, let's do the raffle here. Put my reading glasses on. Remember, we're going to do 10 tonight, okay? I do not look at order book. No, I do not. All right, let's do the 10. Louis Burrito, 6387. Louis Burrito. Now, you have to be here to win, okay? You have to be here to win. Oh, NASDAQ, please drop 50. Louis Burrito. Anybody here? Louis Burrito. Going once. Going twice. Oh, he's here. There's Louis. Great job, Louis. Congratulations. Scale Trader 123. Scale Trader 123. Scale Trader. The way you sign up, you have to go to MyFundedFutures and sign up there before 9 o'clock. Scale Trader 123. He's here. Rally Point. Rally Point. Rally Point. Congratulations, Rally Point. Is he here, Rally Point? Is Rally Point here? Scale Trader? Rally Point? I'm looking here. He's here too? Okay, that's 3. Not here? All right. Come on, NASDAQ, drop. Stock Wisdom Weekly. There you go. Stock Wisdom Weekly. Are you here? Stock Wisdom Weekly. Going once. Going twice. Next. Come on, NASDAQ. Drop 50. Up. Stuck in here. Smoke screen. Smoke screen sign. I think. Smoke screen sign. Is that right? Anybody? Smoke screen sign? Come on, NASDAQ. Smoke screen sign. He's here? Okay. Stock Wisdom Weekly is here? Okay. I don't know. Stock Wisdom is here? All right. We'll give it to him. Next. Smoke screen. Silver and gold just got kabooshed. Come on, NASDAQ. What is that? Dreamer? Is that Dreamer? Oh, J-R-E-M-E-R. Jammer. Jammer? Am I saying it right? Jammer? Anybody? J-R-M-E-R? Wow, look at this silver get kabooshed. This silver, I would probably look to take a long here, anywhere between the 10 to 40 range on silver. Come on, NASDAQ. Drop. He's here? Okay, next. Next. AMMAR fast. AMA fast. AMA fast. You got long the silver? Never traded there. All right, missed it. AMA fast. Come on, NASDAQ. Drop 100. Wait till these 15s roll over. AMA fast. AMMAR fast. FAST. Next. Oh, he's here? Okay, he's here. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer's my eyes. Oh, what the hell is this? Claudio the drummer. Hey, Claudio the drummer's here. Claudio the drummer. Wow, look at his silver rally. Look at his silver rally, 24 cents. Damn it. Missed it by half a cent. Look at that. Jesus. Armor fast. Okay, he's here. Okay. Claudio the drummer, congratulations. There you go. Jesenia Villamar. Jesenia. Thank you, Jennifer. Villamar. I don't know what I would do without Jennifer. Okay. My reading glasses. Jesenia Villamar. Oh my God, I said that right. Jesenia. Anybody get long the silver? Missed it by half a penny. Can you believe it? And there goes the gold right back up. Jesenia. Jesenia Villamar. Anybody? Not here. Sally Rod Reeg, 4273. Sally Rod Reeg, 4273. Sally Rod Rig, 4273. Anybody? Going once, going twice, and silver just ran 30 cents. What the hell is this one? I can't read this. No way in hell. I can't. It's blurry. Oh my God. I can't read this. At IYANYOCH Kuzua. I can't read it. I can't. It's impossible to read that. It's impossible. True 666B. True 666B.
She said sale rod is here.
She is?
Sale rod is here.
Sale rod is here too? Okay. Good Lord God. Jennifer, you should do this for me from now on. I can't see. This is crazy. True 66B. True 66B. Okay. Not here. All right. We got oh, he's here. True 666 is here. Thank you. Good Lord, this is painful. All right. Is that it? Jennifer, you're hired. I can't do this. Is that it? Is that it? I think that was 10, right? Is that 10? All right. All right, everybody. I want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to Jennifer. Thank you to Aaron. Thank you for everybody for being here. I'll see you Monday. Okay. I want to say it's been a pleasure, and I hope you guys have a big day tomorrow. Non-farm payroll tomorrow. NASDAQ may get one more push-up before these 15s roll over. I'm really hoping that these NASDAQs just drop another 30, 40. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much. Please watch my podcast, The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. And anybody new wants a 5-day free trial, please text me at 914-500-7484. Also, if you want to just text me or call me. Have a great weekend, everybody. Great, good job tonight, and better day tomorrow. Please remember, be consistent, remain to have discipline, and that's the most important thing. Have a great night, everybody. God bless you. And, of course, as always, God bless the United States of America. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Charts scribbled like hieroglyphs, secrets in the mist. Candlesticks whisper, every wit got a twist. Fibonacci spiral, price dance in a trance. Pyramids of profits if you catch the right glance.
Inner circle moves, shadows on the screen. Trading on the edge, chasing that dream. Cipher in the candles, fortune in the haze. The cipher in the riddle, money through the maze.
Liquidity hunts, snipers in the dark. Stop loss graves marked by the market shark. Order block sermons, preaching through the pain. Catch the ICT code, ride the profit train.